Let's walk through how Josys starts delivering value to IT teams and managed service providers within minutes. These 5 steps enable key identity governance capabilities, with full flexibility to adjust settings and workflows later. For the initial setup, click Let's Go. Here, you can connect an identity provider like Google or Microsoft to begin syncing user profile data from external sources to establish a single source of truth within Josys. You can optionally import device data from JAMF and other MDM platforms. Last, integrate 3 widely used apps in your environment, ideally ones that are used by most of your organization like Slack, GitHub, and Smart HR, in order to see the broadest impact for visibility and control. Next, let's understand how shadow users and apps appear in Josys for security reviews and management. Let's start with a brief tour of user profiles. Then, let's review where you can easily manage all approved apps and their users, from shadow IT to employees with varying permission levels. Last, we'll review where discovered apps appear for initial reviews and classification. Detection sources, risk levels, plus detailed analyses and other determining factors help inform confident security and access decisions. For step 3, let's deprovision terminated user profiles that still have access to apps. With the help of autonomous workflows, deprovisioning does not need to be done manually for each user. The action to remove terminated users from selected apps is pre-filled and ready to review and save. Let's create a similar time-saving workflow for underutilized seats to begin reducing wasted SaaS spend. Step 4 is to establish access reviews, ensuring that only the right people have access to apps. Let's choose a few of our discovered apps to start. We'll assign app owners as the reviewers, then review the survey questions and email template, making adjustments as needed before publishing our first access review. Next, establish a notification channel. Let's use Slack and select an appropriate channel. Here, optionally survey all users of an app to identify their primary owners for seamless access reviews. Lastly, we can also optionally automate access reviews to provision, delete, or modify user access settings based on answers to survey questions. The final step is to begin establishing automations and saving hours of monthly ongoing work. Access policies are intelligently suggested based on usage patterns across departments and user groups. Let's create one for the engineering team. The policy is pre-filled and ready for any adjustments. Next, let's create a workflow for onboarding new user profiles. Here, it's easy to auto-approve access to a set of apps for all new employees, including nuanced approval process options for shared administration teams. Feel free to do the same for offboarding. Potential violations and access policies are highlighted for review to amend and improve existing policies based on additional identified usage trends. For example, if one app is being used by most of the team, but it's not included in the policy, you can easily add it with a click. Finally, create more autonomous workflows from our powerful templates, including shadow user detection and license optimization. Select some apps that require smart actions when shadow users are detected. Approve the auto-generated questions in the survey that will be sent to these shadow users, and define which actions happen next based on their responses. In just a few minutes, IT teams and MSPs will begin freeing up hours of time, saving money on underutilized seats, and averting security risks, all with Josys.